Hello friends, this is the fourth lecture on deconstructive thinking. So today we will try to define what is trace, what is difference and what is aporia. To begin with, I will tell you, I will give an example, that is, before that we must say no. So far we have come up to say 1916, that is Ferdinand de Saussure, and we have come to a conclusion, not we, but we are sharing the conclusion of given to us by Saussure. In language there is only difference. In language there is only absence. There is no presence. There is no substance. So that means there is no presence, there is no substance, etc. means in the signifier signified combined, what we call sign, linguistic sign, you don't find any substance of this world. Sugar, in sugar you don't find sugar. In cat there is no cat. That is what is meant by saying there is no presence. But you understand cat, the speakers of English understand cat when? Because it is not rat or not, so that's why you say different dog and so on. So according to Saussure, in language you have only two things. What are they? First, there is difference, and secondly, there is no presence, only absence. There is nothing but difference and nothing but absence. That is what is meant by no presence means absence. That means no substance. I think that much is clear to you. Yesterday, in the last class, when no one explaining this, in dictionary you will not get tree and flower and so on and things like that. Now we see, I will give you an example. Theory of evolution, if you take. Theory of evolution. What happens is, the unicellular organism, that is you call protozoa. And then we have got evolution years, millions of years, you have man. But when you consider, say, the first one to the last one, what you find is that there is an element common to all. There is the presence of a tiny speck, microscopic tiny speck of this protozoa in man also. Understand? That's common to all. All the evolved things or created things. If you believers in God will say that created things. Otherwise, say theory of evolution, you will say all the evolved things. From the first protozoa to man. That means there are what millions of creatures. All of them have a very small, tiny thing, characteristics, whatever it is, common. And that at the same time they are different. Person, man, woman, different. But there is a common element in them. Understand? So that is the point. That is trace. Trace means that. A more example I will tell you. Trace means. See, if you take the figure 1, 2. 1, 2. That means 1 and 2, they are not absolutes. You start from 1 and middle you come here, continue 2. Isn't it? You don't say 1, 2 like that. Between 1 and 2 there is a space. Understand? So that means when you say 1, there is presence of 2 here. When you say 2, sorry. When you say 2, there is presence of 1 here. That small element common to both, that is the trace. Again, another way to explain this phrase. Like that up to 9. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and all those combinations and permutations, and you find this. There is something common. So 1 is not absolute, 2 is not absolute. Protozoa is not absolute, man is not absolute. Not the creatures, but what I am trying to tell you is the sign, the linguistic sign. Because the linguistic sign stands for it. Stands for it. In linguistic sign you don't find man and woman, but it stands for it. So that is the common. Understand? Or let's say about the phonetics. Phoneme. So this is one example. Example 2. 3 is phonemes. Phonemes in English. Phonemes in a language. Now we are dealing with phonemes in English. P and B. First 2, let's say. P and B. They are not absolute sounds. Absolute phonemes. As you know, P is a family of allophones. Allophones. For example, P and P, they are different. This P is different from this P. P. Like that. According to phonetic context, they change. In other words, it's a group, collection of allophones. So when you contrast the pin with the same with the B also, bin, this contrast is not absolute. They are not dichotomous, so to say. They do not exhaust each other. The contrast is incomplete. Something is left out. You can see there are 10 allophones here, all the 9 allophones remain as residue. Same with birds. That what remains as residue, or what remains, or what is common to them. Because your movement from birth to birth is not an absolute movement, but there is something common, and that common we call trace. What is common? You know, this you will find in all the 44 phonemes. So there is a common aspect. Understand? Or if you take examples of, say, flat, villa, cottage, hut, so on. What happens is that you have a series of signifiers with the signifiers. You say like that, flat, okay, then villa, cottage, and hut, and some other thing, cave, or cave like that. Series of signifiers with the signifiers. But you will find that there is something common in them. The difference between flat and villa not complete or absolute. The trace is deferred. Deferred. In all these you will find that the trace is deferred. Deferred. Deferred means, deferred comes from the word, Latin word deferre. Deferre. Deferre means postpone. Postpone. Actually, deferre, the meaning is carry away. So when in a binary, see that, like man, woman, it's not that binary is not dichotomous. Dichotomous means they are not absolute opposites. Why? Because they share a trace. So what happens? The signified is not complete, not in total opposition. Because the reason is the trace. Therefore what happens? A small part of the signified is deferred or postponed. So when you say, Saussure said like this, language there is already difference, In language there is no substance, only absence. We agree. No presence, etc. One more point. In language there is nothing absolute. Why? In the world there is nothing absolute. In the external world nothing is absolute because there you will find traces like this. Understand? Therefore what happens? You cannot reach, or in other words you can say no signifier has a fixed signifier. Why? Because of the trace. No signifier has a fixed signifier. Therefore what happens? Because of this situation, a small part of the signifier is deferred. Understand? So two things now. Now you see, is about man, woman, boy, girl. See another man, woman, boy, girl, child. These are all signifiers with the signifiers. None of them is absolute. Because when you see man, woman, already I told you, boy, girl, now next one, boy, girl. This signifier, this binary, it's not dichotomous, not complete. Something is incomplete because they share a common element. We are saying no. They share a common element, some in the significance, in the signification. Therefore, as we said, just as in the evolved world or created world, nothing is absolute. Language is used for what? For trying to understand the created world, for the evolved world. Evolved evolution. So what happens is, it's natural, it's only natural that every signifier, every linguistic sign, signifier together, you have the linguistic sign can never be absolute. If not absolute means what? Not fixed meaning. Not fixed meaning means indeterminacy. Understand? Indeterminacy. And this indeterminacy will take you where? Take you to aporia, ambas, or aporia. So, there is no end to play of signifiers. So, and this difference, I hope that trace is, the idea of trace is clear to you, I think. So this difference, there is only difference in language, agreed. But this difference, the point here is the difference is not absolute. The difference is not absolute or total or complete, or the pair is not dichotomous. Any of these words you can use. So, if the difference is not absolute, then what will happen? What will happen? Why it's not absolute? Because a small part of the signified is postponed. If it is not absolute, then small, tiny is postponed. And that postponement is called the defer. That postponement you call, what do you call? Deferring. Deferring, it's called deferring. So, difference of Saussure plus deferring of Derrida. This is Derrida's concept. This is Saussure. This is Derrida. Together, Derrida calls difference. So in language, so you have to edit your version like this. What is it? First, in language there is only difference. That we have explained. Cat is cat because it is not rat. Okay. Second, language no presence, only absence. Now, what does that mean? That means in cat there is no cat. In the signifier cat, in the linguistic sign cat, there is no cat. Cat, the object is absent. That's meant by saying absence. Okay? In the dictionary you won't find cat or dog. Dictionary is not a zoo. You can have any number of animals. Entry of animal, names of animals in the dictionary, but you don't, only absence, no presence. And the third point is, in fact, no, these are obvious, no? But these great linguists, they have found this out and they are convincing us. That's the point. Then, only difference, no presence, only absence. Now, next is, none of the signifiers, none of the signs. Signifier means both to them. Signifier and signified. Signs, none of the signs. You can say, none is absolute. Because of the presence of trace. Therefore, the signifieds not fixed, and therefore there is play, and this play is infinite. Since there is infinite play of signifiers in any language, what happens is the meaning, the signified becomes indeterminacy, undergoes indeterminacy. Understand? This indeterminacy leads you to aporia. Because you cannot grasp anything as such. And this difference and postponement. That's what we said, deferring. Postponement comes here. Presence of place signified not fixed. Because why not fixed? Because there is deferring or postponement. And this difference and deferring together you call difference. Because of this difference, there is play. And because of the play, there is indeterminacy. Because of the indeterminacy, there is aporia. Aporia. You come to a particular place, you don't know how to proceed. Like a pathless wood. It's not a negative idea. When you say, I said that aporia is like a pathless wood, it is not negative. Means still it's open-ended, so to say. The play continues. So you don't get the grasp of it. You cannot hold it like this. Because it is the play indefinitely or infinitely it continues. So you cannot fix them. Now when you apply this to the text, actually what the reader was trying to do, as well as my understanding of these things, I told you, it's my understanding, please. Do not mock me, fellow students. That's all I can say. It's my understanding of things. When it can apply this to philosophy. Western philosophy especially. Western philosophy. That was his idea, Western philosophy. How to show the fault lines in the logocentric approach of Western philosophy. What is logocentric means? Logos means word. So logocentrism. Western philosophy was